And then it's a tie for 6th place between Tom Stewart and Jeff Vino. And here comes some of the 4 cylinders here at Valley Raceway. Heat Race 1A for the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders. Cars on track for this heat race. We have the number 3 of Nathan Langell starting in first. Looks like David Bruce in the 88 will start in second. I believe it's Dave. We're going to take a look here. So Dave Bruce right now. Could be Rodney as well. Rodney and Dave have been splitting on number 88, the Honda CRX. In the 12, it's Ashton Sproul. Jeff Vino in the number 2. Tom Stewart in the 71. Followed up beside him is the 13 of Travis Atwater. The number 18 of Josh Langell will start in the back of the pack here at Valley Raceway, followed up by the number 15 of Shaden Wood, and then second in points, the Van Somerset, and in 10th, your point leader and the Spectator Choice Award winner, Kyle Bett in the 14, starting at the back here. 10 laps for 10 4-cylinders here at Valley Raceway. Heat Race 1A for the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders is underway. That he kind of jumped the gun there, but he goes around everyone on that start immediately, and he will get the lead right off the start, and he's going to get the black flag, I think, for jumping the lead here. So nothing Kyle Bett and the 15 of Wood are working their way through the field, coming from the back of the pack on the start. Kyle Bett has already cracked the top 5, single file for the start. Bruce slides way up the track. Back it over the track. Yellow flag out at the Valley's only dirt track for the number 3. Turned around. Didn't see who got into him. Either way, Langell turned around, the younger Langell here at Valley Raceway. Whip them all around. We'll get the field all lined up here at Valley Raceway. Looks like Shaden will take the outside, but he may get a little bit of a warning to not kind of jump the restart or the start like that. You have to keep in line. Now, in NASCAR, you are allowed to go around on the outside for starts, but that's more for restarts and actual starts of the race. But we'll make sure we'll get that message out clear. Now we got to figure out who's going where. It looks like probably the 88 of Bruce is going to land in second spot. Then the number 12 is Sproul, and probably Kyle Bett in 4th. So 10 in this heat race. We're going to have 8 coming up in just a little bit with heat race 1B for the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders. Shaden Wood takes the outside. Bruce will take the inside. Sproul in 3rd. Kyle Bett 4th. Vino in 5th. Langell in 6th. That's Josh Langell. Travis Atwater in 7th. Then it looks like it's going to be Stefan Somerset in 8th. Probably Tom Stewart in 9th. And in 10th will be Nathan Langell, his first year here at Valley Raceway. Only raced half the year because he turned 14. Right before driver intros, you can see Tom Stewart was looking underneath the hood, and you can kind of hear that maybe there's something amiss on that number 71. Tom got his first feature win this year here at Valley Raceway. He's loving racing on the dirt. Of course, currently serving in the military. We appreciate what he does, and usually brings out a big crew here from CFB Greenwood. All 10 cars are still on track. All the cars we started with for Heat Race 1A. Team Auto Sales 4-cylinder action here at Valley Raceway. Again, all your top point cars are in this feature, including your point leader, Kyle Bett, in 4th right now. 2nd, Stefan Somerset sitting in the 8th position. And 3rd, he's leading this race on this start. It's the number 15 of Shaden Wood. Wood, again, he told me he likes taking the outside of these restarts. And again, you cannot jump the gun, so waiting and waiting for the green flag. And they number 71. The radiator is crying. All kinds of water pouring out of it. Window net is down. Looks like some damage on the 13 as well. My eyes were on that battle coming up to the white flag. But a hard hit, it looks like, for the 71 of Stewart. But the most important thing is Tom is moving around in that car. And this is going to set us up for a green-white checkered here at Valley Raceway. One green flag lap, one white flag lap, then the checkered flag will come out. A lot of damage on the front. Travis Atwater looks like he was tangled up as well. He's hopped out. Going to inspect the damage on that number 13. Somerset's going to roll around here on the bottom. Now again, the 71's day could be still going, depending on the damage. It could be mostly cosmetic, but it looks like a lot of radiator. There's Tom out of the car. Give away to Tom Stewart, everyone. Tom, that's a hard hit. We don't like seeing that, but Tom is out. Inspecting some of the damage on the 88 as well. That 88, that thing has got a magnet, I swear. It's had some hard hits this year, but either way, the 88 still seems to continue every time here at Valley Raceway. So we will have to get the tow truck to move the number 71 and the number 13 of Atwater. Shade of Wood is still your leader. He's going to take the outside for the restart. Kyle Bent will go beside him. Kyle was about to pounce and get underneath, coming to the white flag, which then turned to yellow for a wreck on the back stretch just coming out of turn 2. Josh Langel's going to land in third. 3 young guns at the top of the field. And the number 2 is going to be displayed, the black flag with the red cross. Now that means you have to go off for cosmetic or any kind of damage. And as you can see, the bumper is hardly hanging on that number 2. Probably going to need some duct tape or a couple of zip ties to get her down. Second in points defense, Somerset's going to go in 5th in the Sonic Mobile. Is going to move up to 6th spot. And that number 88 of Bruce will go in 7th. Of steam and smoke coming out of the number 88, but he's just running along with the number 18, it looks like, of Langell. So number 2 is back on track, so he will not go down a lap for coming off. The bumperless number 2 of Jeff Vino, his first year racing at Valley Raceway. Now he's got a little crew here always coming out supporting him. Tanner Spinney's old car. That car has won this year with Tanner behind the wheel. Well, here come the 2 cars involved in this wreck, and we're going to get a good look at all the damage, everyone. Tom Stewart being pushed by the tractor, and then the 13 of Atwater. He's going to pass on the outside, coming around in the 13. I know Travis was looking at that right front, a lot of damage. Travis also another driver with no luck, and that's not good. That wheel looks like it's broken, but tough go for the young driver. Hopefully he can fix it. Hopefully we can get him to come back out, and a lot of cosmetic and a lot of damage on that number 71. That hood is crushed in, but Tom is waving at you, so Tom's in good spirits, of course. Tom may be able to iron it out here and fix it. But his race for heat race number 1 is done. In fact, that is Greg Banks pushing the number 71 off the track. Going to have more 4-cylinders on track in just a moment with heat race 1B for the Team Auto Sales 4-cylinders. Under this caution, always a great time to hop off the grandstand if you have to have a smoke or I guess you could call it a vape. You just got to go vape, I guess. Either way, we ask you do not do that on the bleachers. And a great time also to grab some 50-50 tickets and food at the canteen. And we thank Will, along with Scott, who's been in the kitchen this year, for cooking the food all year long, and it's been delicious. And we thank them for that. And also Teresa, working the cashier as well, taking the orders. We thank her support here at Valley Raceway. Brooks working this year. Brooke McClellan, who raced in the 4-cylinders last year. green, white, checkered for this race here, the Team Auto Sales 4 Cylinders Heat Race 1A. One green flag lap, one white flag lap, and then they're going to come to the checkers. There's a racing term called checkers to wreckers. We could see that. We just saw some wreckers on the backstretch coming out of 2. We want to see some checkers. Leaving us with 8 4 cylinders, 13 to 71 day. They are done, at least for now. 15 to leader, Shade and Wood with Kyle at your point leader underneath. Green flag is back in the Melvern Square. Shade and Wood gets a better start on the outside like he always says he does. He likes the outside better for the starts. Here comes Ashton Sproul in the number 12, catching up, and now he's in 3rd. Shade and Wood's going to come to the white flag. One more lap of Valley. Caution now. Caution? 30, the 88 of Bruce off the track. Hard to see sometimes. His car is the color of dirt. So he hit a tire, and another caution as they're coming to the white flag again. If I'm Shade and Wood, I'm probably pounding on the dash. He wants to see the white flag, not the yellow flag as he's coming on the front stretch. So they'll have to reposition that tire again for the number 88 of Bruce. It may be a problem for Ashton Sproul. He's at the top of the track and not moving. He was in 3rd. Now he's moving, so he'll retain his position. So the signal from Bruce down there to hook up that number 88 to the tow truck. Not much other racing action in the Maritimes here on Thanksgiving Sunday. Sydney Speedway up in Cape Breton is having their final race today. They were supposed to have a big giant weekend, but they were rained out Friday and last night, so they're having all their races this afternoon. And Josh Langell is pulling off the track. Radiator, some issues on that number 18. It was smoking as we were stopped earlier. They'll have to get some water in there, maybe plug it up if there's a leak. Gonna hook up the number 88, as I was mentioning. Some other racing, NASCAR's at Talladega this afternoon, so hopefully we're finishing up King of the Dirt to catch the end of that. Hook up that number 88. Slow going for Heat Race 1A for the Team Auto Sales 4 Cylinders. Attempt number 2 for a green-white checker coming up in just a moment. As they'll hook up the number 88 Honda CRX and pull it off. Day looks like it's going to be done for the number 88 for this race. Dave Bruce in that number 88 when he took his helmet off. Started with 10, down to 6. The 18 off track, Josh Langell. That's going to hurt him in the points. He was up to try and get up to 3rd in points. Your top 3 are 1, 2, 3, except reversed for the top spot. Shade and Wood is in 1st with Kyle Bent in 2nd. Stefan Somerset in 3rd. Ashton Sproul, Nathan Langell in the top 5. And then the number 2 of Jeff Vino. 88 is going to be towed off, and they'll have to put some labor and some love into that number 88 to bring it back out for Heat Race 2A later this afternoon. After the 4 cylinders are done, the modifieds are going to come out for their first heat race, 10 laps again. And then wave number 2 is going to start up. Then the features for the championships at Valley Raceway. And then King of the Dirt coming up later this afternoon. 35-point lead for Kyle Bent above Stefan Somerset. Coming into this race, it will change as the afternoon goes along. If you're Stefan Somerset, you want to hope the 14 has a bad day to try and get this championship. Not the case so far. Another attempt for a green-white checker. Green flag, white flag, checker flag. Here we go. One more time. Green flag is going to go to Valley Raceway. Side by side, Wood and Bent going to turn 1. Shade and Wood's going to be a bit faster on the top, along with the number 12 of Sproul. 6 4 cylinders left on track. Shade and Wood slides up, serves at 14. But he cuts down on the inside right now does Shade and Wood block, or does he try and drive as quick as he can? Somerset will finish 4th, and Vino will round out your top 5 5th. Then Langell, Josh Langell gets behind his brother, finishing 7th. Look how excited he is. He's shaking his fist driving that 15. Shaden Wood, rookie here at Valley Raceway, gets another heat race win at the Valley's only dirt track. Thumbs up from Kyle Ben. Great racing from these young drivers. He'll go around and celebrate quickly. And we're going to bring out more 4-cylinders in just a moment. Could Lawrence Toole please come up to the announcer booth flag stand? Lawrence Toole, requested by Bruce here. Lawrence Toole to come over to the flag stand area. Thank you. And we're going to bring out some 4-cylinders again, just in a moment. Heat race 1B on the way. Shaden's dad taking the day off. Roddy Weir not racing, but Shaden Wood showing that that family can still get a checkered flag. He wins heat race number 1 here at Valley Raceway. Shaden Wood finishes first in heat race 1A for the 4-cylinders, brought to you by Team Auto Sales. He'll go off the track.